Good morning to everyone. Next question. Find the extreme values of x square plus y square subject to the condition 2x square plus 3xy plus 2y square equal to 1. Solution. Consider f of x comma y equal to x square plus y square and g of x comma y equal to 2x square plus 3xy plus 2y square minus 1. Plus 1 becomes minus 1. Now consider the auxiliary function f of x comma y equal to small f of x comma y plus lambda into g of x comma y. Substitute f value and g value. Then we are going to get capital F value as x square plus y square plus lambda into 2x square plus 3xy plus 2y square minus 1. Observe, capital F is also a function of x and y. Here lambda is a Lagrange's multiplier. Now I am going to differentiate partially with respect to x and equate that value to 0. Then observe, this is the partial differentiation of f with respect to x. When we are doing partial differentiation with respect to x, y is constant. Constant differentiation is 0. So, x square differentiation is 2x, y square differentiation is 0 plus lambda 2 constant, x square differentiation is 2x. So, 2x into 2 is 4x. Here 3y is constant for x1. So 3x into 1 is 3y. 2y square differentiation with respect to x partially is 0. Constant differentiation with respect to x is 0. So after differentiation I am going to get this expression which is equal to 0. From this expression from this equation I am going to find out lambda value. Plus 2x becomes minus 2x. Multiplication becomes division. That's why lambda equal to minus 2x by 4x plus 3y. Next I am going to considering fy equal to 0. That means partial differentiation of f with respect to y equal to 0. So first I am going to do partial differentiation of f with respect to y. While doing with respect to y, x is constant. So x square differentiation is 0, y square differentiation is 2y plus lambda, 2x square totally constant, so 0 plus 3x constant for y 1. So 3x into 1 is 3x. Here 2y square is there. 2y square differentiation is 4y. Constant differentiation is 0. Here I am telling differentiation, that is nothing but differentiation with respect to y only. From this equation I am going to find out lambda value. Plus 2y goes to that side, it becomes minus 2y. Multiplication becomes division. So observe, here the LHS are equal, so RHS are equal. Cancel this negative sign and do cross multiplication. Then 2x into 4y again 2 get cancelled. Then we have x only here. Here we have y only. So cross multiply. 4y into x is 4xy. 3x into x is 3x square. Again 4x into y is 4xy. 3y into y is 3y square. Next again 4xy get cancelled. Then we are going to get 3x square equal to 3y square. Again 3 get cancelled. then x square equal to y square. Take square root on both sides, then x equal to plus or minus y. Next, I am going to consider the case x equal to y. Substitute in this equation, this is given g of x comma y only. So, 2 into, I am replacing x by y, so y square plus 3 into y is y square, 3y square, 2y square as it is equal to 1. Sum these quantities, then I am going to get 7y square equal to 1. Again y square equal to 1 by 7. That means multiplication becomes division. Y equal to plus or minus 1 by root 7. Observe here I am considering the case x equal to y. If y equal to plus or minus 1 by root 7, then x automatically equal to plus or minus 1 by root 7. Again I am going to consider next case, that is x equal to minus y. So from this equation I am going to get 2 as it is. X square means minus y whole square, that is y square. Here 3 into minus y into y, that is minus 3y square plus 2y square equal to 1. Again observe, this is 4y square, minus 3y square means y square only. RHS as it is y equal to plus or minus 1. Now I know the value of y. Substitute here x equal to minus of plus or minus 1. That means minus into plus is minus, minus into minus is plus. That means x equal to minus or plus of 1. That means whenever y equal to 1, x equal to minus 1. Whenever y equal to minus 1, x equal to 1. Now I am going to find out f of x comma y in both cases. At x equal to minus y, f of x comma y equal to x square plus y square. But here observe, I am taking y value, y from this equation x equal to minus y. That means y square equal to, taking square on both sides, then I am going to get y square equal to x square. That's why x square plus x square is 2x square. Again observe, in this case the values of x and y are like this. Okay, first I am going to substitute x equal to minus 1. Minus 1 whole square is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. Again I am going to substitute x equal to 1. 1 square is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. At x equal to y, f of x comma y equal to x square plus x square only, that is 2x square. Here I know the value of x, that is plus or minus 1 by root 7. Here we have whole square. Plus square means also plus, minus square is also minus. That's why I am going to get 2 by 7. Y means root 7 whole square is 7 only. The required maximum and minimum values of f of x comma y equal to x square plus y square are 2 and 2 by 7 respectively. That means 2 is maximum value, 2 by 7 is minimum value. Next question. Example 5. Find the minimum and maximum distance of a point 1, 2, 3 from the sphere x square plus y square plus z square equal to 56. Here observe the equation of the sphere. All of you know sphere is a three-dimensional figure. I am going to draw one rough diagram. If we consider this as a sphere, this is the point 1, 2, 3. From this point to this point, I am going to get minimum distance. From this point to this point, I am going to get maximum distance. This is only rough diagram. Solution. Let P of x, y, z be any point on the sphere and let A equal to 1, 2, 3. So, A is the point 1, 2, 3. P is a point on the sphere. Now I am going to find out AP whole square. Why I am taking here square means actually distance formula contains root. To avoid that root, I am taking square. So, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Take this as f of x, y, z. Also given that g of x, y, z equal to x square plus y square plus z square minus 56. Observe here, they are giving 56 in RHS side. I am taking that 56 to LHS side while considering g of x, y, z. Now I am going to consider auxiliary function, that is capital F equal to f plus lambda g. Here capital F, capital small g are all functions of x, y, z. Substitute f value, g value, then I am going to get this as capital F. Now I am going to do partial differentiation of this capital F with respect to x and equate that to 0. While doing with respect to x, y is constant. Here I am doing only x terms differentiation. Remaining terms I am leaving. So, x minus 1 whole square equal differentiation is 2 into x minus 1. Again, x square differentiation is 2x into lambda. So, 2x into lambda x equal to 0. Observe, first term contains 2, second term also contains 2. Take 2 common, send that 2 to RHS side. Then we are going to get only x minus 1 plus lambda x equal to 0. From this equation, I am going to find out lambda value. Lambda x equal to minus of x minus 1, that is 1 minus x. So, lambda equal to 1 minus x by x. Similarly, I am finding fy and equate to 0 and find out lambda value. Next I am considering fz equal to 0 and find lambda value, that is 3 minus z by z. So observe, all LHS are lambdas only. That's why I am going to equating RHS. So here you can observe, we have the expression like a minus b by c. This can be written as a by c minus b by c. That's why 1 by x minus 1, 2 by y minus 1, 3 by z minus 1. Here observe, here minus 1, here minus 1, here minus 1. That's why in the next step I am going to get 1 by x equal to 2 by y equal to 3 by z. Next, observe, I am going to equate first these two, after that these two, after that these two. Observe, this is the step what I told. Next, I am taking second one, 2 by y equal to 3 by z on cross multiplication 2z equal to 3y. From this y equal to 2 by 3 into z. Again from this one, first one and last one, that means this one, 1 by x equal to 3 by z. Again cross multiplication z equal to 3x. Now I know the value in terms of z and also z value in terms of x. Substitute this z value here. That means y equal to 2 by 3 into z implies y equal to 2 by 3 into 3x. 3 get cancelled. Then I am going to get y value as 2x. Now I have y value in terms of x, z value in terms of x. This is the given equation. X square plus y square plus z square equal to 56. X square as it is. Y square means 4x square because 2x whole square is 4x square. 3x whole square is 9x square. 10 plus 4, 14x square equal to 56. X square equal to 56 by 14, that is 4. Then x equal to plus or minus 2. That's why if I consider x equal to 2, then y equal to 4, z equal to 6. Then the point P1 is 2, 4, 6. If I consider x equal to minus 2, y equal to minus 4, z equal to minus 6. Then P2 is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Now I have coordinates of P1 and P2 and also the point 1, 2, 3. Now I am going to find out distances between AP1 and AP2. The distance between A and P1 is 14. The distance between A and P2 is 126. That means this is minimum distance, this is maximum distance. So observe, I need AP1. That means taking root on both sides, then I am going to get AP1 equal to root 14, AP2 equal to root 126. Next line, next question. Example 6. Find the maxima and minima of x square plus y square plus z square subject to the conditions ax square plus by square plus cz square equal to 1 and lx plus my plus cz equal to 0. Here you can observe, before we have one function, only one condition. But in this question, we have one function under two conditions. Observe, here I am taking u equal to x square plus y square plus z square. This is one equation, ax square plus by square plus cz square equal to 1. Take this as 2. Next one as lx plus my plus cz equal to 0 as equation 3. Now I am going to find out du value. Du equal to 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 2z dz. Next, I am going to equate this one equal to 0. Observe, here 2, here 2, here 2. Take 2 common and send that to RHS side. 0 by 2 is 0. So we have x dx plus y dy plus z dz equal to 0. Next, from 2 and 3. Observe, 2 and 3 also I am going to differentiate 2 and also 3. First of all, I am going to differentiate 2. So, a constant x square is 2x. So, I am going to get 2ax dx. Similarly, 2by dy, because y square differentiation is 2y. Z square differentiation is 2z. That's why I am going to get 2cz dz equal to 0. Here also 2 is common. Cancel that 2. Next I am going to get ax dx plus by dy plus cz dz equal to 0. Take this as equation 5. Again, equation 3 is Lx plus My plus Cz equal to 0. Then of differentiation, I am going to get Ldx plus Mdy plus Ndz equal to 0. So up to this step, what we did means we are going to differentiate given equations. After differentiation, I am going to get 4, 5, 6. Now I am going to considering auxiliary function. Observe, this is the differentiation of given function plus lambda 1 into differentiation of given condition, first condition, plus lambda 2 into differentiation of second condition equal to 0. So observe, in this step what I did means I am taking dx terms in one bracket, dy terms in one bracket, dz terms in one bracket. This 0 can be written as 0 dx plus 0 dy plus 0 dz. Then I am going to get on comparison LHS and RHS. Observe, coefficients of dx and dy dz are equal. So this bracket equal to 0. This bracket is also equal to 0. This bracket is also equal to 0. Observe these three equations. How I am going to get means comparison of LHS with RHS. Now I am going to consider these equations as 7, 8, 9. I am going to multiply equation with x, equation 2 with y, equation 3 with z. After that, add. Observe, x becomes x square, y becomes y square, z becomes z square. Observe this one. Plus, again lambda 1 into ax already we have. Multiplication with x means ax square. By into y means by square. Cz into z means cz square. Plus lambda 2 is common. L into x plus m into y plus n into z is equal to 0. Next, observe, x square plus y square plus z square is nothing but u, because at the starting itself we consider u equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus lambda 1 as it is. This value is given that this value is 1, this value is 0. Substitute. Then lambda 1 into 1 is lambda 1 only, plus u goes to RHS side, it becomes minus u. Now I know lambda 1 value, that is minus u. From 7, this is 7, I know lambda 1, so that is minus u. Minus u into ax is minus ax into u. Lambda 2 I don't know, that's why I am keeping as it is. From this I am going to find out x value in terms of lambda 2. Observe, L lambda 2 I am keeping as it is in LHS side only. I am taking these two terms to RHS side, and also observe these two terms contains ux as common. After taking x common, we are having remaining terms are au minus 1. So from this x I need x. So this multiplication term goes to denominator. So x value is L into lambda 2 divided by au minus 1. Similarly, y equal to, here observe, x means L, we are going to get in x, whenever x is there, L. Similarly, if y is there, m, z is there, n. Next, au minus 1, here bu minus 1, here cu minus 1. If you want, you can do. Okay. Substitute in 3, that is Lx plus My plus Cz equal to 0. Here you can observe the equation is Lx plus My plus Nz equal to 0, not Cz. Okay, implies L is as it is, I am going to substitute x value, that is this one, plus m as it is, y value this one, plus n as it is, z value this one, equal to 0. L into L is L square. And also you can observe lambda 2, lambda 2, lambda 2. Take lambda 2 common and send that to RHS side. Then 0 by lambda 2 is 0. So I am going to get only L square by AU minus 1 plus M square by BU minus 1 plus N square by CU minus 1 equal to 0, which gives the maxima and minima of U.